A few months ago, I sat down with a surgeon who was earning well over 7 figures a year. On paper, he was doing everything right. His CPA had him maxing out his 401k, he had investments, he had savings, he had a successful practice. But he looked across the table and asked me a question I hear all the time. Todd, what do I do now? Because despite making a tremendous income, he was still writing massive checks to the IRS every year, and the retirement strategies everyone had been recommending for years no longer felt meaningful compared to the size of his income. If you've ever wondered what comes next after you've maxed out every traditional retirement account, this video is for you. The reality is that many successful business owners eventually outgrow traditional retirement planning. Not because the plans are bad, but because they were never designed for someone making hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars per year. The contribution limits start feeling small, the tax savings become less impactful, and many people begin wondering whether there are other planning options worth exploring. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through what happened with that surgeon, the planning opportunities we explored together, and what some high-income earners begin looking at once traditional retirement accounts no longer move the needle. Hi, I'm Todd Villarrubia. I'm a 30-year tax attorney and have a master's degree in tax law, as well as being a certified expert in estate planning and administration. I am the founder of Wealth Planning Law Group and Fountainhead Global. We've helped thousands of successful entrepreneurs, professionals, physicians, and business owners evaluate advanced tax, estate, asset protection, and retirement planning strategies. When I first met this surgeon, he wasn't looking for another investment. He wasn't chasing returns. He wasn't looking for some magic tax loophole. He simply wanted to know whether there was a better way to structure his financial future, because he was already doing everything his CPA told him to do, and yet he felt like he had outgrown the available tools. Most high-income earners simply stay on the same path. Every year they max out the same accounts. Every year they pay the same taxes. Every year they assume that's just the price of success. And for many people, that's where the planning conversation ends. The issue is that retirement planning isn't just about accumulating money. It's also about tax efficiency, asset protection, income planning, estate planning, and ultimately having control over your wealth. Traditional retirement accounts may address some of those goals, but they may not address all of them. For this surgeon, we began evaluating additional planning options that were more aligned with his income level and long-term objectives. This included reviewing advanced retirement structures, asset protection opportunities, estate planning considerations, and tax strategies. The goal wasn't to force a particular solution. The goal was to determine whether his current structure was still the best fit for where he was financially today. The surgeon I mentioned earlier didn't have an income problem, he had a planning problem. And that's often what we find with successful entrepreneurs, physicians, and business owners. If you're wondering whether your current structure is optimized for where you are today, start by taking our complimentary Beast Risk Score.